Two cars enter the budget hatchback arena. Both cost around 600,000 pesos. Both promise to be your reliable city companion. But one of them is absolutely demolishing the other in ways that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about small cars. The Suzuki S-Presso versus the Toyota Wigo. This isn't just a car comparison. This is a masterclass in how marketing genius can make people completely overlook superior engineering. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll understand why one of these cars is basically daylight robbery, while the other is the deal of the century. Let's start with what everyone sees first. The S-Presso looks like someone took a regular hatchback and put it through a growth spurt. It's taller, more angular, and, honestly, it looks like it could handle a zombie apocalypse better than most SUVs. Meanwhile, the Wigo looks like, well, like every other small car you've seen for the past decade. Not bad, just criminally predictable. But here's where things get interesting. The S-Presso starts at 634,000 pesos. The Wigo, 615,000. 19,000 pesos difference. You'd think that extra money gets you basically nothing, right? Error 404. Logic not found. Under the hood, both cars pack the same 1-liter engine. Same displacement, same basic architecture. But the S-Presso generates 67 horsepower and 90 newton-meters of torque. The Wigo, 65 horsepower and 89 newton-meters. It's not a massive difference, but when you're working with this little power, every single unit matters. It's like the difference between being really hungry and absolutely starving. Now, let me blow your mind with transmission options. The Wigo gives you two choices, 5-speed manual or CVT, standard stuff. The S-Presso, manual or something called auto gear shift. This isn't your grandmother's CVT. It's Suzuki's take on automated manual transmission, and it's actually pretty clever. No torque converter, just electronically controlled clutch engagement. More efficient, more direct, less likely to turn your engine into expensive noise. But wait, we're just getting started. Safety features. Both cars have dual front airbags, ABS, and the usual suspects. But the S-Presso adds child seat anchors, an immobilizer, and electronic stability program as standard. The Wigo, you get some of these features, but not all of them come standard across all variants. The S-Presso is treating safety like a human right, not a premium upgrade. Here's where it gets absolutely nuclear. Ground clearance. The Wigo sits at 160 millimeters off the ground. Respectable for a city car. The S-Presso, 180 millimeters. 20 millimeters might not sound like much, but in Metro Manila traffic, that's the difference between confidently driving over potholes and playing Russian roulette with your oil pan. Interior space is where things get weird. Both cars are designed for city driving, but the S-Presso's taller stance translates to more headroom and a generally less claustrophobic feel. The Wigo compensates with slightly better rear legroom, but honestly, if you're regularly putting adults in the backseat of either car, you're basically asking them to practice yoga. Fuel efficiency numbers are practically identical. Both cars will sip fuel like they're on a permanent diet, delivering around 20 kilometers per liter in mixed driving. Your wallet will thank you regardless of which one you choose. But here's the plot twist that changes everything. Reliability. The Wigo has Toyota's legendary reputation behind it. Service centers everywhere, parts availability that borders on ridiculous, and resale value that defies economic logic. The S-Presso, well, it's newer to the Philippine market, but Suzuki's global reliability track record is solid. Plus, it shares components with the Celerio, so parts shouldn't be an issue. However, and this is where I need to be brutally honest, the Wigo has been around longer. More real-world testing, more user feedback, more proven durability data. The S-Presso is impressive on paper, but the Wigo has survived Manila traffic for years and lived to tell the tale. Driving dynamics reveal the fundamental philosophical difference between these cars. The Wigo drives like a traditional small car. Soft suspension, comfortable ride, designed to make city commuting as painless as possible. The S-Presso feels more planted, more confident, like it actually wants to be driven rather than just endured. Technology features are where both cars show their budget roots. Basic infotainment systems, no fancy connectivity options, just the essentials. The S-Presso's higher trims get slightly better audio systems, but we're not talking about anything revolutionary here. Color options are surprisingly extensive on both cars. 6 colors each, ranging from conservative to mildly adventurous. Neither car will win awards for paint innovation, but at least you won't be stuck with just white and silver. Maintenance costs favor the Wigo slightly, thanks to Toyota's extensive service network and competitive parts pricing. But Suzuki isn't exactly exotic either, so the difference isn't dramatic. Now, for the verdict. If you want the most practical, proven, worry-free small car experience, the Wigo is your answer. It's reliable, serviceable, and will probably outlast your mortgage. But if you want more car for barely more money, if you appreciate superior ground clearance, better power output, and more comprehensive safety features, the S-Presso is criminally underrated. The S-Presso offers more capability, better engineering, and superior real-world usability for just 19,000 pesos extra. That's less than most people spend on phone upgrades. Meanwhile, the Wigo trades on brand reputation and plays it safe with proven technology. My take: unless you absolutely need Toyota's service network reliability, the S-Presso is the smarter buy. More ground clearance for Manila roads, better power-to-weight ratio, more comprehensive safety features, and that distinctive styling that doesn't blend into traffic like automotive wallpaper. So before we wrap up, I just want to leave you with this. Everything I shared today wasn't just pulled from a quick search or recycled content. It's the product of deep research, real analysis, and a commitment to understanding, not just repeating. I believe that when you create something, it should be rooted in substance. That's what I aim for in every video. So if you found value in this, consider subscribing, dropping a comment, or sharing it with someone who appreciates thoughtful content. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay curious, stay critical, and stay creative. See you in the next one.